The war had been brutal. The clash between the mighty Nerithar warriors and the water-bending tribe left the forest drenched in blood. Fallen warriors lay scattered beneath the towering trees. A grim reminder of two ancient tribes that had destroyed each other. Among the ruins, a lone child remained. Her name was Arya, just 12 years old, born from two forbidden bloodlines. Her father, one of the fiercest Nerithar warriors. Her mother, a gifted waterbender, as graceful as the rivers she commanded. Their love had been a secret, a betrayal, and now after the war no tribe came searching for her. She was alone. For days, Arya wandered the forest, surviving on berries and rainwater. At night, shadows moved between the trees, whispers echoed, creatures watched, but she stayed. Returning to the Nanthals meant exile or death, and the waterbenders would never accept her. Then one evening, everything changed. As she knelt by a stream to drink, the forest erupted. Birds took flight, animals stampeded. Something was coming. A massive silver-furred wolf emerged from the shadows. Its eyes glowed like twin moons. It was an alpha, larger than any wolf she had ever seen. Blood stained its fangs, muscles rippled beneath its fur, and it was staring straight at her. Arya froze. The beast lowered its head and growled. Her breath hitched, her fists clenched. It lunged, but before the strike landed, something deep within her awakened. A pulse, a rush, raw, ancient power. She raised her hands instinctively. The stream twisted. Tendrils of water rose into the air and whipped toward the wolf. It stopped mid-attack, stunned. Water spiraled around Arya, forming a shield. And in the reflection of the stream, she saw her eyes, glowing blue. The wolf growled again, but didn't move. It watched her, not like prey, like kin. Something changed in that moment. Arya wasn't just an orphan anymore. She was something more. The silver wolf circled her slowly. Arya stood trembling, water still swirling around her fingertips. The beast didn't strike. Instead, it lowered itself onto its haunches and watched her calmly. She took a breath and stepped forward. "I'm not your enemy," she whispered. The wolf tilted its head. Then, shockingly, it sat down. Arya knelt too. She felt the warmth of its breath. Its golden eyes weren't just animal eyes. They were ancient. But their moment was cut short. A voice cut through the trees. "Well, what do we have here?" Her blood ran cold. Bandlanders. Assassins. Ghosts of the battlefield. Trained to kill without mercy. 3 figures stepped into the clearing, armored, armed, and cruel. The lead warrior sneered, a lost little girl, and her pet. The wolf growled low. Arya's hands trembled. The water pulsed around her again. But this time, she wasn't afraid. The Bandlanders advanced. The leader, Fenric, twirled a dagger. His companion, a tall, grinning killer, spoke first. "She's the orphan, the half-blood." Fenric's smile faded. "Then she's valuable." The woman among them pulled out a chain. "Let's take her." Arya backed up, but the wolf blocked her. It was testing her. Would she run? Or fight? She raised her fists. Fenric lunged. A surge of water slammed him into a tree. The female Bandlander whipped her chain, but the wolf leaped, biting deep into her arm. She screamed. The tall Bandlander moved in, but Arya sliced his blade away with a sharp stream of water. The wolf pounced. Fenric recovered, face twisted with rage. "You little..." Arya raised her hands. This time, the water froze into jagged ice. The Bandlanders froze too. "You're not worth it," Fenric spat. "Fall back." And just like that, they vanished. Arya exhaled, shaking. The wolf stepped forward and gently pressed its forehead against hers. A pact was formed. She wasn't alone anymore. She had an alpha, and the forest would remember her name. That night, they walked in silence, deeper into the woods, past broken trees and ancient stones. At a quiet glade, the wolf lay down. Arya sat beside it, touching its fur gently. "Why did you help me?" she whispered. A voice echoed in her mind. "Because I knew your mother." Her heart froze. "She saved me," the voice continued. "Long ago, in the war." Visions filled Arya's mind. A young woman with her eyes standing in a storm beside this same wolf. "She was betrayed," the wolf said, "by a man with fire in his hands and lies on his tongue." Before Arya could ask more, the wolf stood tense. Someone was watching. A hooded figure stepped from the shadows. Not a Bandlander, but not a friend. "I've been looking for you," he said. "The girl who bends water and walks with a ghost." The wolf snarled. The man didn't flinch. "There's a war coming," he said. "You're at the center. Come with me, and I'll teach you to survive." "And if I don't?" Arya asked. "You'll die," he said simply. "Not by my hand, but theirs." He tossed something on the ground, a burned Bandlander insignia. They're not done. He turned, vanishing into shadows. I'll return in 3 nights. Decide wisely, Orphan of the Storm. Arya stared at the symbol, then at the wolf. The forest was quiet again, but her heart was not. This was only the beginning. To be continued.